All right, welcome everybody to the RRR247 team conference call. It's an exciting night, but it's also the most important night of the week. So we have 306 people hand climbing. I'm going to hit that in a bit, but there's like 20 more trying to get in right now. So 300 plus people. I know we're probably going to hit that 400 mark before the next couple of minutes are over. I am calling from, where am I at? Canteen, Texas? Am I in Canteen, Texas? Where am I? Canton, Texas. I'm calling from Canton, Texas, at a wonderful place called Craft 64, one of the best burgers Rory and I have had in our trips out here, and some good fried pickles, right? So I don't think there's anything better than those fried pickles right there. Look how delicious they are. I love being a road warrior, but I love getting on these calls, being with the family, hanging out with a team. For all you new folks out there, my name is Niall Eddy. I actually live in Southwest Florida. That's where my home base is. Florida will always be my home base from here on out. But currently, I'm playing a road warrior because we got a lot of things going on the West Coast as well. We just got back from a fantastic trip. I think I'm going to let someone else tell you all about that. All I can say is it was exciting. It was great to see the rest of the family that made it there, recognized in the top 20 here on the team, and of course, enjoying ourselves with our co-founder and the CEO of our number one anchor offer and the president of our number one anchor offer. It was just an incredible weekend. I got to see Miss Linda, Miss Shar, Sean, so many of the people I haven't seen in 6-8 months, something like that. It's been a blast. Listen, guys, I've been in this industry for 35 years now. It's something that I am proud to be a part of. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I could be traveling down the highway at 80 miles an hour. And I'm still going to get my computer out and I'm still going to make this call because it's so exciting, especially right now, everything that's happening. But after 35 years in this industry, I can tell you new folks, you're in the right place at the right time. This is an industry that's opened up doors for me I didn't know existed 35 years ago. I'm an ex-landscaper that turned into a carpenter and ended up building 6,000 square foot homes and custom built square foot homes in Western New York before I retired from that because of an injury, went to aviation school, got my A&P license going. I went there for my associate's degree in avionics, and I could go work on aircraft because that was my other passion. But something happened while I was in school and I was introduced to this industry. I thought if this is something I could just make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month to spoil my kids more on the weekends, then I'm just going to dive into it and see what it's all about. I quickly learned it's a lot more than that. All we had to do is dive in, become a good student, put forth the effort, follow the system that I had in front of me at the time. What I didn't understand and I lacked in experience and knowledge, I made up for an effort because I've always had good work ethics. And I dove into that. And I tell you, I was only at that airport. I graduated school. I went to work at the airport for about 8 months. And after spending all that money and all that time in education, I walked in one day and I told my boss, it's no longer advantageous for me to come to work. I'm having too much fun, making too much money at my side business. I walked away. That was 35 years ago. And it's the best decision I ever made in my life because now I really had time freedom like I never knew before. I got to spend all kinds of time with my kids. My kids were young and they were growing. I wanted to be a part of that. And I didn't want daycare raising them, right? And I know there's a lot of parents out there that feel that way. Well, I got to put my kids on the bus, take them off the bus, go to every football practice because my son played football from the time when that helmet was bigger than him to high school, and every volleyball practice because my daughter played volleyball, and even cheer camps. I was that dad on the sidelines with the pom-poms having fun. And then when high school needed a bowling coach, I raised my hand and became their coach. Why? Because it gave me more time to spend with my kids. And my kids are my whole reason to get in this industry. And they've been my driving force ever since. And they still are today because they're all grown and moved out, but they're making me a lot of grandbabies. And that's a wonderful new whole level of love and living. I'm only 60 years old, so I have at least, 40 more years before I even have to think about officially retiring. Then I'll probably slow down on a beach in the south of France somewhere, who knows? But none of that could have happened if it weren't for this industry. And 35 years ago is when I joined, but I've known the co-founders of this system that you guys are looking at today for 30 of those 35 years. And I'm proud to be a part of what they're building here. I'm proud to call them my brother and my sister. I'm proud to call them family. and the family that they have built, and then we've all built together and kept expanding on. When I met Rory, he was just a young kid right out of high school, working for a telephone company that gave me the voicemail I needed to advertise all over the country and take a lot of volume through. Everybody told me to get in touch with him, so I did. I met this young guy that just had a lot of passion for mass communication and helping other people, and he was helping a lot of us build our business, because a couple of years later, with that voicemail that we could send a message out to everybody at the same time as we build a network around the country, the internet started for all of us, right? 1993, 94-ish is when we were all buying those 286s on dial-up and sitting them in our home offices or putting them on our kitchen counters even, and trying to get online and build our business globally. Well, that's when Rory really found his niche. And he left the telecom company, got on the internet, became one of the first online gurus for lead generation. He started lead generation companies first. Nobody could produce the quality of leads or the quantity of leads that this guy could produce. So he outworked and outperformed every other lead gen company out there. He became number one. He has several different lead generation companies and businesses in the lead gen arena. But he knew that all of us entrepreneurs needed more. We needed websites. So he started building websites. I remember the very first one. It looked like a flyer on the internet. And I tell everybody every week when we could add color to it. I thought that was amazing. But then Rory kept learning more and building more and doing more. And he started building the second generation stuff and a page behind a page. And it just kept getting better and better and better every year until it turned into this thing that you guys are looking at today, where we have hundreds of pages inside that main page. Every single one of those pages represents another product or service that we get to take to the marketplace and build incredible businesses for ourselves, but also have a positive impact on the lives of everybody that we get in contact with and everybody we touch all over the world. And we're not going to stop until we're in every country, on every continent, globally. Rory had an initial goal of reaching out and helping 10 million families, giving them a hand up and helping them achieve their goals, stopping out poverty in different corners of the planet and everything that we could do. Some of us MSIs helped him change that not too many months ago, when we changed it to 50 million families. And I know we can do that because now we're starting to look at 100 million families. 100 million families is a pretty good goal, right? But here's how I feel about these two that you're getting in business with. I got to meet Jim Rohn 25, 26, 27 years ago. And one of the things that I remember him teaching me, that's why I've developed a passion for this business as well, is the true legends on this planet are the people who find the most ways to service the most other people. That to me was the definition of Rory and his wife, Tanya, who is the other co-founder, another incredible human being. We didn't get to see her this weekend because she is super nona, super grandma, and she needed to spend some time with family. So we missed her greatly, but hopefully we get to hear from her tonight. I'm not sure. I won't know until we give Rory the microphone first. But I met this young lady a couple years after meeting Rory, and I met a young lady who was just amazed me because she was raising 7 children, running several businesses, and helping Rory get this whole thing off the ground. One of the most organized people I've ever met in my life. Together, these two, that brain of his and organizing skill of hers, became the power couple that I envisioned them becoming. They probably already were, but it just took the rest of the world a little time to figure that out. So these are the people that you're getting in business with, guys. You're getting in business with two people who have a passion to take this message and this system that they built forward to the entire world and help as many people as you can. They wake up every morning. Every morning, they have a media hour and a time when they get together and plan the day and plan the week. And they ask us, they're drinking coffee, watching that sun come over the mountains in Utah, and they ask themselves this question: how can we help everybody get more? How can we make this easier for everybody involved? What can we add to this system to give everybody more tools, more power, a bigger vehicle to touch more people on the planet? And that's who you're getting in business with. Two very big-hearted people with great business minds and unbelievable amount of technology, wisdom, and experience behind them. And that's why we're also happy to be a part of it. Some of you heard me say before, I know Candace has, I get up every morning and I pinch myself because I can't believe that we get to be a part of this and we get to take this to the world. After 35 years in the industry, Rory and I, we have marketed a lot of different things together. We've had a blast, made millions of dollars together. We've touched lots of families together, but we've never had it as good as we have it right now, ever. And that's an exciting thing. And if you can't see it yet, use our eyes. Use our eyes until you see it. Just dive in, become a good student of the industry, and follow the system like I said I did in the very beginning. Put forth a little effort every day, learn something new every day. You don't have to master this whole thing right away. Just be a little bit better than you were yesterday. Start off slow, get a little bit better and a little bit faster every day. Before you know it, I'm going to be, Chadney, you said you were brand new. 3 months from now, I could call you out and say, I've got a sore throat. Could you do this call for me? And you'll have the confidence to do so. That's how good this is. That's how good our training is. That's how good the system is. Just plug in, follow the steps. And I'm telling you, the sky's the limit. There's no cap, there's no limit and what anybody can achieve here, because we have two co-founders that have great vision and a passion to help you. Our system is designed to help each new person be successful, make sure you have everything you need, all the understanding that you need, and all the training that you need to follow the steps identically, follow the steps methodically, and whatever you can conceive, you'll achieve it. If you don't make the only one mistake that you can make here, and that's give up on yourself and quit. If you make that promise to yourself today, I will never give up on myself and I'll never quit, then the sky's the limit for you. And we're all excited for you. So for how many people were there? 21 brand new people who got on tonight. Welcome to the family. If this sounds like a place that you want to call home, then we're happy to call you family also. And we welcome you with open arms. Whatever you can dream, we're going to help you achieve it. So without any further delay, it's 19 minutes after. I apologize for getting late. I know there's probably a few other people I may have missed in chat, but we have every week somewhere between 20 and 30 new people, and we're happy to see you here. So let me turn the microphone over to my brother, our friend, my friend, a family member, and all of our mentors, our co-founder, Mr. Rory Rickard. The microphone is yours. Take it away, bud.
Hello. I'm just letting you guys know, we're here at the San Francisco Airport Hotel. We're going to be heading out. My flight's tomorrow morning, and got a lot done. I got a lot to cover today. Take some good notes and just be aware. I'm literally going to lay out how everybody comes here next year. So I'm going to blur this really quick. There we go. So I was telling people before, I'm not going to say much of a blur. This hotel, they don't really have like ocean view, right? It's at the airport, but they do have runway view. That's their tout, right? I have the runway view. I get to look at planes all day. Great, right? Okay, so we just got done with this event. I'm gonna give you guys some highlights. I'm gonna roll out some things, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of it released over the next several weeks. Next year, everybody needs to go, and you need to set it as a goal. It's about the journey to get there, because what I'm going to show you guys and how it's mapped out is you should be setting your goals to be there, but achieving the journey along the way. And then that night goes by so quick. I mean, it seems like everybody got off the bus, they walked down our incredible row of trees going past all the vines and to the tables, and we have everything set up. We did the awards, ate food, drank wine, and boom, it's time to go. And we've been there for 5 hours. It goes by so quick, but it's just the celebration point of the journey to get there. And when I say all roads lead to wine, it really is that way. And wine doesn't make itself overnight, right? It's 6 years from vine to bottle, and the minerals and everything that's created before you get that bottle in your hand. And there's a process to it. And the more we build things up here, we like to have that be the award time, because it's super special. And next year, we're doing our leadership retreat. We're doing it as a summit there in Napa. So there's so much to do there. There's so much education and fun to be had, incredible shopping, and so much to do, but it's also a great time to build together. And so next year, it's going to be, everybody's going to arrive on a Friday. We're going to have full days training Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday will be the wine day, right? And it's super hot during harvest. and we learned something from this year. We're going to do it. We're going to start later next year and just adjust it. We have these beautiful harvest lights, which we'll have next year. We've already set it up, that light up, and it gives it an amazing ambiance. The food's incredible. And I'm just going to go over like everything. We rolled out the wine. So those of you that haven't seen it on Facebook, I have a video to show you guys because we were there today. And due to the heat, the normal bottling, we can't run it. It's too hot. So we needed to get these wines done to be delivered this month. And so they're actually running them today. So I was in the bottling area today with Brett and Adele and Peter. And we're tasting some wines that are coming up, and which is, always awesome. And you guys, we got really, 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 really good wines, and it seems like they're just getting better and better. And we've got an amazing treat next year. So I'm going to tell you guys the swag that is going to be given at that leadership summit that we're going to do, the Harvest Summit next year in September. The swag is extremely valuable, and it's going to be extremely worthwhile. It just took years to make, right? So I'll leave it at that. It took years to make. So we're going to cover some things ongoing. You guys know what's there, but I want to bring up some points. Let me share my screen. Here, the wine winner was Deanna Young. I'm going to play this video. If it lets me. So that is that. Let me show you something else. Let me move this down. I'm going to go over the award winners. You guys got to see, it's in order here. You guys can see it from my my spreadsheet. So this is the top 20. And Jackie, Bellavia Duhan, Jackie, first in overall production, and this is personal production, Jackie's #1. Donna Meyer, #2, Deanna Young, #3, Niall Eddy, #4, Kathleen Metzler, #5, Stacy Southward, #7, Linda Horn, #7. Oh, sorry, Stacy Southward, #6, Linda Horn, #7. I should do this. Shane Belsito, #8, Nell Galinsky, #9, Christina Barbeau, #10, Tony Thomas, #11, Mike Jovan, #12, Dina Harding, #13, Laura Armstrong, #14, Sean Flaming, #15, Melissa Gable, #16, Sherry Lacey Hayes, #17, Tom DiBartolo, #18, Francis Bibb, #19, and Andy Perryman, #20. And we had jerseys, which you guys will see on the videos, and there's a lot of production being done. We did a really cool release on that. Here's our top recruiters. Niall Eddy, #1. Donna Meyer, #1, Jackie, #2, and #3 was Nell Galinsky. There's a reason why these groups are doing so much. It's consistency. Ethos Award went to Niall Eddy this year, and then most improved was Jacqueline Bellavia. Jackie was 17th last year, and she went all the way to #1 in personal production. And that just shows you anybody can jump up and do things. Also, there's our wine level winner, Deanna Young, with that. It's a delicious Malbec, and everybody that was at the event, the meal was planned around the Malbec. And we drank that for the dinner. It was unbelievable. I'm going to just go over these points here. Actually, I'll come back. That event, I want you guys to recognize, we represented work done for an entire year journey, and then we celebrated it in our vineyards. You're going to be seeing pictures from everybody. It's unbelievable as an event. And if you've never been to Napa, you're missing out big time. And if you've been to Napa, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to go back. It's just one of those gorgeous places God gave us. And it's going to be, always we're adding stuff to it, right? We have a lot of fun, but being in that atmosphere, smashing the grapes with your feet is a lot of fun, actually. It's very soothing. My feet are so soft this morning, and that's usually what happens when you smash it. There's something to it. The juice and the grape, and we smush them and then wash your feet off and dry them, and you can put your shoes back on or put your flip flops on. We're in the vineyards, right? The grapes are there. We clipped the grapes this year, so everybody clipped. Those, we had a lot of good volunteer clippers filling the buckets with grapes that we then smashed. It doesn't get more real and fresh than that, and and it just lets you enjoy, again, celebrate what goes into it and realize you're part of it. And we had a lot of wine, always cold waters and stuff to enjoy, but it was the company for me that just always makes it amazing. It's good to be able to hang out. I mean, you guys, we get to hang out in our video.
We lost you, Rory. Hang on, everybody. He'll be back.
Hey, Linda, I think I'm going to make you co-host just in case also. I mean, host. How's that?
All right.
How about now?
Is. There
There
he
he
is.
is.
Hotel, and this is
Gone again, Rory. See if I can add to what he's saying. I don't know if I froze, but I see Renee moving, so I'm not frozen. Thank you, Renee, for letting me know. Rory, you back?
I think so.
You're there. Gotcha.
I'm trying to make sure I'm on the upgraded service now, and so hopefully this is good. So I'll go back. It's a journey, right? And we're working really hard to get there, and then we just get to celebrate with those that really understand the work that goes into what we're building, and it's just so awesome, right? It's just, that's the only word I can say. It's just awesome, and it goes by so freaking quick. I swear, I thought we had more time, and then the buses are there to take everybody home. So, I'm gonna look to start later and maybe go a little later. Like, we'll just go a little bit later, and you guys can everybody can prepare for it, and we'll get a lot done, and you'll have time to see a lot of stuff in Napa. That being said, we want to map things out, right? And I tell all the instructors, if you can help bring on 2 to 3 new students every week from the people coming into our marketing, you don't need them. You guys, we can move the mountain just being consistent and doing 2 to 3 a week, 1 or 2 a week, consistency. And if the team is building, and you guys tap into V marketing, the V marketing, how we do it today, allows everybody the chance to start winning. You just gotta, get in there and learn how that goes, and attend the trainings on Saturday. Just dive in and start doing it. We have effective ways to do it where you don't need to talk to anybody. And then as you do start to talk to people and get more appointments, it just works out better. Because we absolutely have people making $500 to $1,000 a week just setting appointments right now. No lie, no joke, it's there. We have people that are just getting, the hundreds too. They're building things up. Get involved with that. That V marketing allows you to take advantage of everything we're building. I'm going to really be focusing on the way we're growing between now and the September event in Dallas. This week, next week, and the week after. So I'm looking at that right now. So in 2 weeks, I'll be on here. It's actually my birthday in 2 weeks, and I'm still going to come on here and talk to you guys, because it's going to be as everybody's starting to arrive to Dallas. I'm going to stress a few things. When you invest in yourself, it's amazing what you get out of it. When you put energy dollars towards your betterment, learning a better craft, learning how to talk and communicate better, because the action of putting that energy there, it's so much more comes back, and you're ready to receive it usually because you're invested in. there's a lot more than just the exchange of the money. It's the energy exchange that makes it better. You know, I'm looking at all the things that I do on a paid trip, paid, you know, investments. And it, you know, I think I need to stress it with a lot of people because, you know, as an employee, you're not learning to go to conventions and events to better yourself. They don't teach that. Very few companies do that with their employees. On the higher side of things, the CEOs, the corporate officers, you know, high management, they're investing in themselves and going to seminars, events, networking events, and they're building up their knowledge of the industry, whatever industry they're in. You know, you guys have been watching me for years. Every October, I do a mastermind. Sometimes I do one in August and October, but I've been doing them in October pretty much every year. That's why we usually don't do events in October, is I'm trying to mastermind in October. And I might go for 2 weeks, I might go for 3. I'm doing a 10-day one this year in Puerto Rico in October. And the people I'm working with there, they're all investing. Yeah, we go have fun. We'll go out on the boat. We'll go out and fish. We'll go do some, you know, crazy guy stuff. But we're constantly talking about business and directions and sharing different scopes. And they're all from different industries. And I get to really tie in and get some, you know, new awareness. And you know, a lot of the things that we do today and a lot of the things that were created in the path that we're on today were a result of me investing in myself to go and hang out with a culture like that. And you know, and we're spending a lot of money, even relatively speaking. You know, we go and do it, you know, do it up, and you know, we go to you know, we get either really nice lodgings because you know we're all pretty well, but this time we rented a gorgeous, huge bed and breakfast on the beach. Not bed and breakfast, this bed. It's you know, a beautiful place for us to all just collaborate and work. And you know, we don't work 9 to 5. We don't have a convention time. You know, this is 12 guys. If everybody comes that are around the clock. You know, we have events that are going on, but you know, we might stay up for 2 days. We're all those type of entrepreneurs that will burn the, you know, the midnight hour, especially when you got a good idea and collaboration. We might come up with a bunch of different business directions out as a result. And I was looking at this and I was going, you know, I do it all the time. I've been doing it. I learned to do it. You know, I look forward to it. And a lot of events I've gone to have been by invite only, or people that wanted something that I had and they were willing to share. And then we collaborated and we put together a place, because you can get so much done in person. When you see how it is in Dallas, those 3 days, we will accomplish so much more than we could do in months and months of Zooms. There's just so much more high impactful energy all together and the sidearm. And you literally, you get through it and you feel exhausted. I can tell you in the 5-6 hours that we were all together in the vineyards, we were discussing things. And I had great conversations with everybody I could, but you're exhausted in a good way. You know, everybody came to, you know, grow stuff, and yeah, we're enjoying wine. But it was a great setting and just declare where we're going and what you're going to be doing for your business. And, you know, there's a lot going on. And I'm just letting you guys know, like the way we do the promotions and the top 20 and our other awards, it's based on year to year. And it's based on new growth year to year, not, you know, the old people just, you know, and I say old, like myself, that've been here for the whole time. Everybody that's been here for a long time, and you've been old as far as wine ambassador years. Some people have been here, you know, 6 years with me in wine, right? Everybody has the same starting point, and it goes June to June for the wine label winner. So if we have people that aren't even in the business yet that could come in and based on their consistency for the bulk of the year could win the wine label. It's open to anybody at that statute, you know, and building their teams and new team members. It's based on new growth year to year. And, you know, we factor in your personal business, we factor in your group business and you know, and all the aspects of the new growth from year to year. And, you know, it's going, you guys, we are making some awesome modifications on the marketing from the company point. You're going to be seeing things come out. And a lot is some big things were rolled out this year. We hinted about some of them. We'll be sharing them. But you guys want to get yourself to Napa. So, you know, we got a road to Napa. It starts every August 16th and it goes to August 15th the following year. Lots of time to get there. And I'm going to walk you guys through this because we're going to be modifying it. I will be updating you guys next week with some more details. I'm going to share my screen again. Here's the points. And you guys just, you know, this is based on Wine Ambassador and some other things that we grow with, right? So every new customer and every customer that your customer refers, you get points, right? This is all based on you adding customers and adding ambassadors and helping them grow up and get the tools and everything, right? As they develop things. You know, we're going to be doing a lot more with the Grapevine system and bee marketing over September, October, November, December. We're going to be really increasing all of that. Everybody that's a Grapevine member, we're about to turn on the Rory and Tanya leads again. That's something that comes at a huge cost that we're going to just feed into your Grapevine systems, whether you're doing that part or not. And that's something we've been perfecting and getting it back on. We had a different vision and we got that added. We've got some amazing things being added to that. So I talk about that there. But then we also have our participation points. And I just want everybody to know that unboxing your video, we're changing the way that you do it. We want everybody to load it up on a YouTube video. And then we want you to share it on social media platforms. And I'm going to explain this a little bit more and spell it on the pages so it's coming. And then we have the wine social events. If you do the wine social event every month and you unbox your video and share it on 4 social media platforms every month, it's going to let you earn 600 points in a year. That's participation points. Okay. Now the awards, this changes. We made some modifications, so I'm going to do it with you guys live. So I have to adjust a couple of things. This starts at 200. So I'll be adjusting this and adding it to a sheet and sharing with you guys. You guys can see me just do this. I did that wrong. Yeah, I definitely got to clean this up better, but. So talked it over with Brett, talked it over with Tanya and Peter, and what we're going to do next year is, you know, our event's longer. Ticket prices going up because we're doing the hotel room and everything else that's there. We're doing the 3-day training and leadership training. Everybody that gets 300 points is going to get a ticket to the event. So you're earning your way there, and that's the one thing that we'll take care of, like ahead of time. You won't get reimbursed for going. You're going to get a ticket to go, and then you're going to get the travel cash, which you will get after the event. So you'll get reimbursed after showing up to the event. but the first ticket's there, and we're going over spacing. We're going to go over, how many spots are there, and we're going to offer the +1 if we have space. We're going to really try to fill up the capacity with more leaders to train, more students that are growing and developing. I'll be updating these points, but that is a change. We made it more than $200. We're going to go to $249 and include it at the 300 point level. So what's really important to understand is 300 points. If you're doing a wine social every month, that's 300 points. 25 times 12 is 300. That's why we did that. And if you do the unboxing every month, that's 25 points. If you do it the right way, and we're going to cover that here in a second, that's 25 points, which gives you 300 points. So you literally could get 600 points. I'm showing you guys my hard docs, right? You literally could get 600 points, which means you're going to get $200 in travel cash if you just participated and did everything we have in participation, let alone where you get in points by consistently adding people to your team, customers and ambassadors. We want to meet you more than halfway. So like, we're making it where you do the participation, we're going to reward you for it. That's how important it is for you to build branding for your own business. That's how important it is. And so we're stressing this out. We're looking at where our revenues come from. And this is PR budget, guys. This is outside the compensation plan. This is, we're looking at it. Tanya and I look at the different aspects of it. You guys, we get points for IBOs. When you get the IBO, we give you points. When you help bring other people to an IBO and share that, we give you points from that. We balance out the points that help build this up so that we're representing things properly and rewarding you for what we want to see in the process. And so I wanted to cover this today, because I'm excited. I want to do another one tomorrow. And so let's get ready for it. It'll come quick. Years go by fast, right? That's why you can't take a week off, because you take a week off, you're going to lose a month. It goes by really, really, really fast. The other thing is, I wanted everybody to know, like, a lot of people haven't done something like this, or with the goals like this, or the opportunity. We want you to just get in and build consistently. And I'm going to really focus on this, between now and our event in September, when I can see you guys and answer more questions in person. But, take advantage, receive the marketing that Tanny and I are paying for you. Utilize it. Build your teams around it. Right? Share in your team and build with your existing team you're in. Everybody here is tied to teams that have been learning how to do this process. We're not new at this. We're 14 years in. And we've been doing the paid marketing since January of 2018. We're more than 4 years into it. And it's more perfected now. We got rid of all the friction points. And so we're going to just try to focus on everybody doing that and just constantly repeating those actions. We've made this simpler to duplicate, simpler to grow. We have people seeing money as fast as 2 weeks now, not 2 to 3, as fast as 2. It's just getting in and going. If everybody just comes in, follows the processes, right? You get your PBS, you read my book, go through session 1, do the homework for session 2, do session 2, and we, explain everything. And then session 3, once you know how to modify pages, you're going through it. And all the training videos are all caught up to speed to where things need to be. There's very few things for us to tweak in this update, and that's how it'll always be. There's always something, but it's laid out that people can just go all the way through the training and, go to the RRR training, RRR247.com/RRR, and just go top to bottom and just complete those steps. We have it all laid out. Get into that V marketing. I mean, I'm going to tell you this. I know we have some people that don't drink wine. You don't need to drink wine to enjoy the vineyard and the atmosphere there. It's totally fine. We have lots of other, ice cold waters and sparkling waters. We have a lot of things you can drink outside of wine. All right. The food, you can ask everybody. When we prepare the food, we have it covered for gluten-free. We have it covered for almost any type of food. And if you're vegan, you're gonna like it too. We cover the menu to handle everybody. Incredible desserts, great acoustical music. We might do something a little different next year. So, we change it with an amazing ambiance. You're gonna be hearing from people that were there, but you guys, I gotta tell you, set the journey in motion. Know that's the goal. And I gotta tell you, as a marketer, earning your way there means so much more than just buying it and showing up. And we want you to be earning it because that means you're creating cash flow and solving cash flow and time and financial freedom. This is a celebration, you know, and yes, you should invest and go there, but next year we're going to really pour out the leadership. So what we were doing for just the top 30 to 50, we're now trying to do for the top 250, 300, so that we can pour into you guys even more and get more people moving in that right direction to get the time and financial freedom. And this all transpires and goes. Now I'm gonna put some people on the spot. Danielle, can I bring you on? Okay.
Get on mute, Danielle.
Yep.
So Danielle, this is your first harvest, obviously.
Yes.
And what did you think when you walked into the vineyard for the very first time?
I was blown away. It was awesome.
And it was just a special night. Have you ever done anything like that in your life before?
No.
And it's hard to describe to other people because it's one of those things that's so big compared to what you can, like, no one would experience those that they're there. People don't know how big a vineyard can be. And,
Right.
and what does that mean? You know, we got to chill on a vineyard, and we took lots of pictures. I feel like I never can take enough. It goes by so quick. Was the food okay, Daniel?
Oh, the food was excellent.
And how about that new wine, that new Malbec?
I tasted it. I'm not a wine drinker, but
Okay.
I did drink a lot of water. It was
Yeah.
really hot, but yeah.
But you tasted it. That was there. But the thing is, I mean, even though you're not a wine drinker, that's why I want to bring you on. You appreciate it. You know, we market it, but also you still had a great time there.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
did you stomp the grapes?
Oh, yes, I did.
And that was your first time stomping grapes?
No.
Oh, well, that's even better now.
My uncle used to own a vineyard, and we used to stomp grapes when we were little.
That is
But it's
freaking
different
awesome.
now because I'm an adult and I know what I'm doing. I know what it's for and why you're doing it.
Yeah, that's awesome, Danielle. Thank you. It was
You're welcome.
really awesome to hang out with you a little bit and go through that. All right, I got to bring on. We go through here. Linda Horn. Are you where you can be on camera?
Yeah, I'm home. I jumped in here about an hour ago.
All right, so and it's weird. I just saw you like
Yesterday.
yeah, yesterday this time, right? And you're
Yeah.
back in Ohio. I'm still here, but I had other business. But you came last year. You came this year.
Mm-mm.
And
This
you didn't
was
go
my
last year. Oh,
first
you didn't go
year.
last year. This is your first year. Oh my gosh, that's right. You were holding the fort down last year.
Mhm.
So you heard about it last year.
Yes.
So let's change the questions up a little bit. You heard about it last year. You wanted to be there, but you couldn't go last year because of the obligations. You're holding the house down on Goya. How did it go for you this year?
I had a blast. You know, it wasn't just a vineyard. I mean, I was excited because I wanted to see this for myself. This is something that helps you understand the business better because you put yourself right in there. You're right in that mix.
So how's the food for you?
Oh, I already told you I was dying. It was so good. It
How
was
about,
delicious.
like you guys know well, you guys should know this. Peter and I especially are major foodies.
Mhm.
And so when you put the menu together, but the even the barbecue sauce that went on that chicken, I mean, there's wine cooking in there. I mean, that was made for that Malbec, but I mean, it was an amazing meal, amazing wines. Did you like the wines, Linda?
Yes,
Did you like that new Malbec?
yes, I did. I did.
I'm still dehydrated. Okay, so Linda, how many of your team was there?
There was no one from my team there this year.
Okay, and then and here's what I want you to do, right? We're all a big family, but Linda, you got a lot of students on here.
Mhm.
Okay, do you think they would benefit from that event by itself?
Absolutely. It's
How about
knowledge.
Correct. But how about when we do the combination of like the leadership retreat training and that event in the same weekend?
That would be phenomenal, because I felt like it was almost like it was so fast that we really didn't get to bond a bunch. So yes.
And you've been to you've been to the leadership retreats.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, you've been to, I think you've been to
Mexico,
more than about anybody,
Punta Cana. Yeah.
right? Because you went to Mexico, right? You've been to Punta Cana, Destin, and Waikiki, right?
Yeah. No,
So,
no
which one?
Hawaii.
Oh, not Waikiki. You stayed back at the fort. You earned it, but you didn't go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're holding the fort down. That's right. But you earned all those. But looking at how much time we pour into you guys there, but if we can do that with more people, don't you think we're making a step in the right direction to help more go?
Absolutely.
And that being said, if you're just speaking to your team right here, would you tell them to get their just get in action and get set for that?
I would tell them I'm here to help them.
But
Set for that.
everybody should know what to do. They just gotta get plugged into be marketing, get their PBSs built, obviously do everything they need to do to get Google AdSense, posting ads, constantly posting ads. And I'm gonna commit to everybody. I'm gonna run more marathons where I just do the ad posting marathons, so we can just sit down on the Saturday and post our little hearts out and get that out of the way, right? We'll have fun with it. And I'll teach you guys more and more advertising directions, more and more ways to like phrase it in the communication. What we're rolling out. Okay, Linda, you've worked with Laura.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're rolling out some amazing communication training. It's already underway, but we're rolling it out in a major way on September 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you've been here a long time, Linda.
Yes.
And look what the improvements that we've put into place to make everybody have a better chance of success and getting the training they need to be a leader.
I look at myself.
Yes.
The growth. Yes. Because of all this new stuff. Yes.
And that's what I think is important is, you know, our biggest asset is us. It's everybody here. It's our people. It's the people. And we are, you know, putting things in place to invest into you to help you become a better you in all aspects of life. You know, if you can communicate better, you're gonna have a better relationship with everybody. And that's not just the business relationships. That's your family, your friends, your children. I realize they're family, but children are different. You know, they're family and they're part of us more, right? Like, you know, I'm a new grandpa again, so it's a way emotional right now. So it's one of those things that we get to do in big ways here and pour into you guys. You just got to show up and take advantage of it, receive it, and realize you're worth it. Let us help you become a better you and give you the life you deserve. Now, this Napa lifestyle is incredible. And, you know, we have 2 events in the fall. And the way we structure things is if you just are consistently adding every week, you're going to have the ability to have the cash flow. And not only that, but marketing has perks. And if you're doing that, we wanted to build that way, right? You guys, I treat everybody the way I would want to be treated. You guys, I've been all around the world and somebody else paid for it a lot of the time. So there's ways here that everybody can earn that paid travel, and you can go first class even. And I want to train your tastes up and then give you the abilities to get it as a marketer where you get it on someone else's dime, which is our marketing partnerships, because we're working hard. It's extra perks for going extra. Things you should be doing anyway to build your business, but we're going to make sure we add to it so that those that are showing up get more. That's unheard of anywhere else. We get to do that here, right? Not only do we get to fund your marketing, but we're also funding ways to pay you additional bonuses for the marketing. Yeah, we get to do it, Niall. Now, I'm gonna have you come on for the last few minutes here. At the top of the hour, I have some people that stayed back where I'm having some powwows, and I need to go sit down with Peter some more. This is my office time too with everybody. You know, Brett lives in Florida. Peter and Adele split time between Connecticut and Arizona, and Tanya and I are, you know, we're homeless millionaires now, so we just travel everywhere. And so I don't get to see them all the time. I mean, I see Brett throughout the year. It's like, you know, because he's in Florida and we go there a lot. But, you know, these are our office times, and I'm going to go try to maximize more time with them tonight. And so I'll let you guys carry on after tonight and cover things. But Niall, you've been to a lot of different things. And I have to ask one serious question, and I'll let you go into some more things, but we've been doing events together since early 90s, since Miami.
Aging ourselves.
Yeah, long time.
Congratulations, by the way, Grandpa.
Thank you, my friend. So we've been doing these events, but I have to tell you, like, of all the events I've gone to, there's some special things. We've had some special times, right? But there's nothing that even touches what we get to do in that vineyard.
No, not even close. It's such a beautiful, tranquil, majestic environment. And watching the sunset, not on camera in our back office, which is beautiful also, but watching the sunset live at the vineyard and with the people that we had there, you can't replicate that. It's just absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. For 35 years, I've never missed an event, ever, because I know the camaraderie, the energy, all the things that you can imagine are real, but the new friends that are made, the new relationships, the new people you get to meet, the new stories that we get to hear because that's what we do as part of our business, is share stories. So knowing all the new stories is just as good as knowing some of the old stories. And then I know what Jim told us 3 decades ago. If you go to the event, your income will increase every single time you go to the event. Take other people with you and you can almost multiply by the number of people that you take with you. So there's a million reasons to get there. None of it can be replicated. It can't even be 100% understood until you get to 1 or 2 of them. Then, like Linda was talking, we missed Linda in Waikiki. That was the first time she made us all suffer through her absence. Thank God she was here again this time. Because we did miss you. But I know she'll never miss another one. And it's, I look forward to seeing her every time we get there. And of course, I love seeing you every time we go somewhere. But then, there's so many other people that you've introduced to the family that have become part of the family for me. And then Danny Young, our label winner, my gosh, she came all the way down from Nova Scotia. She was there and she did. And she teared. And it was a beautiful thing to witness.
Yeah, there's some awesome stories that you guys might get to hear. I think I might have it shared on the 25th, because you guys, there's a lot of planning that goes on behind the scenes to put these events off. And the vineyard one, you guys, we have it down pat. Like it went off without a hitch. It was incredible. And we're gonna make an adjustment for the heat next time to go lighter, because now we know we can light that up. Like, and the ambiance was that ambiance was addictive. It was addictive. I didn't want to leave. We everybody went home on the bus and we were just there going, man, I think we wanted to stay. But those lights are very powerful. You can only have so many hours on them. And so we shut it off, and I went back to my room and meditated till 3 a.m. I ate not sleep, meditated, just in gratitude that we're here and we get to do this. And then today I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to talk to everybody because it's our student call. Start mapping out your journey to get there. Now, this event's done. We're on a journey for the next one. We're already working towards next year, everyone.
Rory, let me add one more thing. I know sometimes it feels like an insurmountable effort to put forth to get to some of these events sometimes, especially if it's going all the way across the country. And I know sometimes it's stepping out of your comfort zone. And I know it's can be taxing on your budget or whatever. There's so many different reasons why you could not go. When I started heading to that event on Saturday, after my 5th flight cancellation, I probably could have turned around and went home. But I said, no, there's just no way I'm going to miss this event. So we crashed at the Dallas airport, got up the next morning, went to a whole new airlines, just went through everything until we found one that was going to get me there with at least enough time to drive from the airport to the hotel or the vineyards. I could have given up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I know over the last 3 decades, the one thing I will never give up on is finding a way to get to that event. no matter what it takes. I mean, last year, I think it was Stacy with a ton of layovers and or delays. Yeah, it was just, but Stacy never gave up either, right? You don't give up. It's uncomfortable sometimes, but you don't give up. It was horrible being in the airport that many times to see your flight delayed 7 times, then finally canceled. So now you don't even have time to deal with another airline. You got to wait till the next day to rebook your ticket. It was an adventure for sure. The Boy Scout in me rises up every time. I'm not giving up. And we made it to the event. Then the first person I see when I get there is Linda Horn. So I got my great big old Linda Horn hug right there in the parking lot of the hotel before I could even park my truck. You know, we can't say enough to understand the I want to say love. Love is a good word, right? We can use that word, love. The love that you build for all of our family members here, and the excitement of just getting together with them once or twice or 3 times a year, and see where everybody's at. Laugh about our growth pains, right, Linda? And celebrate our growth, or the elevation that we got, and the new team members that are flying, and the old team members that are hitting the groove. And there's just so many things to talk about that we don't get to talk about on a daily basis. And we get to those events, we get to unwind, hang out with that guy, and just have a great time. And the energy is amazing. It's just good for your soul. It really is. Energy, knowledge, golden nuggets, good for your soul. There's so many different things that happen that it's hard to talk. It's hard to get it all out in one conversation. But don't give up. Get yourself there. So the next one is what, Roy?
The next one is September 1st to the 4th. No, the next one. Okay, so that's next year. Everybody's on a journey to go there. Now we focus on our next event, which is September 22nd to the 26th. You guys, I was checking in on it. I don't have the answer, but I'm pretty sure there's still a few tickets left. We've had, things come up, check with your MSI, see if there's any available tickets with anybody else. There are, we have some people with health issues, some cancellations from that, but I think those have been gobbled up. Don't know about the rooms there. There's other rooms in Dallas if those rooms are sold out. But if you can get yourself to Dallas, it's not too late. We got time. Get there. If you haven't been to one of our events, you don't know until you go, right? I get it. You don't know what you don't know, and you haven't seen it. You don't get it. They're special. And we have so much, that's coming out in the Dallas event. We're going to be rolling out some amazing things. We're adding more value to the pages. I'm going to explain some future things coming. Like that, the 25th is going to be a big day. The 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th, and it's going to be exhausting in a very awesome way because it's just nonstop. Lots of energy exchange. It's amazing, and you guys will see why we're like so excited about them for months before we get to them again. Because I mean, the Vineyards one done. I want to go. I'm ready for the next one. Let's do it. And now we got the Accelerate event coming up, and oh my gosh! By the way, dinner on Friday night is at our favorite barbecue place. That's the 23rd, Friday the 23rd. We'll have locations. Everybody will be Ubering there and back. It's not that far from the hotel. You guys are going to come and have some of the most amazing barbecue on this planet. And Niall knows we took him there. It's unbelievable. Good. And then we'll head back to the hotel. I think they'll be doing some type of an activity, but you guys get to come to a sponsored dinner from our marketing partners. Marketers get perks, guys. And the more we do and the more we collectively grow the model we have, we're just going to get more stuff. All right.
Sometimes those perks come in the form of the best barbecue on the planet, and I'm okay with that.
Oh, I'm salivating even thinking about the place. Like it's so good. They have amazing sauces, but I can taste that brisket's amazing. All of it. They have everything. It's amazing. And the sides, we'll get to that. But we got private rooms there at this place. And we're a little bigger than the room occupies, and I'm working that part out now. So we might do shifts. where we might have certain MSIs come first and then have other ones stagger in. That's the high quality issue. I love this. But get to Dallas. I worked out something on the head count so we can adjust. Get there. If you can get to Dallas, get to Dallas. Now that being said, I'm gonna pass this to you guys to cover some more notes as I go. But we have everything you need to do. You just gotta get plugged into it. Make sure you're just follow the sessions. Right? It's session 1, session 2, session 3, session 4. We make the flow available. You should know where you should be. I did an update, and I'm going to do a video on it as well, so I don't, so it's spelled out. I'm going to show you guys this really quick. I got one more thing to show you.
While you're pulling it up, can I say one more thing about the events? I remember when we used to have to arrange the chairs in the room so it didn't look like there was a lot of empty chairs.
Right.
In the beginning, and now we can't find a place big enough.
Yeah, it's an awesome problem, right?
That's a beautiful, high quality problem.
So I'm gonna go down here, and it's episode 8 walks you through this, but if you when in doubt, go to RRR. RRR247.com/RRR. I'm gonna come down here, I'm gonna go to step 1. Step 1 on do this first. This is the new help guide. This is the steps you should be doing. So if you're lost or you don't know where you should be, come here. It's going to walk you through the stuff you're supposed to be doing in order. Right here. All of it right here. So that's a new help guide. And it just, it shows you the order you're supposed to be doing stuff in. Now I'm going to bring up something, and then I'm gonna sign off for the night with you guys, and the MSIs or anybody. You guys can cover some more things, or if we need to answer anything, Linda, on the PBS tonight. I don't know if that was planned. Probably not. No. Okay. We'll close off tonight then. So I know our leaders that are back. I mean, Linda, you look great, but you probably want to go to bed. Yeah. I know that for a fact that people are out talking around the fire pit late, if not way into the morning, and that's what happens when we get together. We don't want to go to bed, and that's the other reason why last year the event went by so quick. We had to do a lot of setup last year that we didn't have to do this year. We have you guys, we have this awesome arrangement with our partners here, and we have a whole setup to set it up, and it's beautiful. There's a lot of setup, and then takedown. And everything that goes around it, and it's amazing how organized it is now. Of course, you throw Tanya behind stuff, it's going to get organized. So this year we got the benefit of all that, and next year we're just making some improvements so we can add. But I got to tell you guys something. We need more time with everybody, so I'm really glad we're going to a full weekend. So Labor Day weekend, right? And we'll get the timings out, because people are going to want to start booking hotels. You book the hotel, you don't have to pay for it yet. But we want to get the best rates possible in the same location. So we're working on some things. But get working the V marketing, get working with your teams. It's going to be paid for. Do your unboxings and do them right. Now I'm gonna spell this out. We're going to do more training on this later. You want to record your unboxing on your phone, upload it to YouTube, and we're going to teach on YouTube stations, channels. We're going to teach on this on Saturday. Then you want to take that video and you want to link that in comments as you upload that same video you did on your phone. You're going to repurpose it. You're going to upload that video onto Facebook, onto Instagram, onto TikTok, and you're going to share it. And then in your comments, you're going to link your YouTube video that also has your link to sign up. By doing this, and always you have to, from now on, we're making it mandatory to get the points. You have to do hashtag wine ambassador on it. That way we can find it. Hashtag wine ambassador, no points. Okay, that's going forward, not retro, right? But we're going to be teaching on this a lot on Saturday. We're going to teach you how to get maximum exposure on it, even if you don't have an existing following yet, how to build it. It's a long-term thing for us. We're willing to give you points every month towards a year plan that'll pay for your ticket if you just do it. that's how important I know it is. You guys understand how well you guys have it here? Just tap in. We give you so much because we believe in you. We know that if you do the right things, we're all going to win. We're going to drag you there if we have to. Just show up, but get plugged into the V marketing. If you are not where you want to be financially, make the V marketing work more. Get more appointments set. Learn how to do a better job being that secretary position to set the appointment for the presenters. Learn how to do that better, and you get control of your income without knowing everything. You don't need to know every aspect of performance blogging to make income with it when you use your team. Receive that we're here to help you. Get more involved in that. And we do trainings on that every Saturday. We'll be training on that this Saturday. This Saturday, I'm going to be doing a lot of training on it. This Saturday and next Saturday. And then we're going to take a break because we're all going to be in Dallas training hands-on in person. So put that out there. If you can make it to Dallas, and guys, we have a lot of new students that are here from Texas. Get to Dallas. Find a way to get there. It's an amazing investment in yourself. And we're gonna go over that. Remember, mindset, you guys, success leaves clues. Every successful person I know goes to a lot of events. They do these things. They invest in themselves. They'll pay somebody for their time to learn more. Because you've got to grow, you got to develop. And you can learn a lot from somebody that's already done it versus learn it the hard way yourself. Which is, like I'm trying to teach you guys how to make this money work without teaching you the ropes of how it got there. It took a long time to figure this stuff out. You guys get the benefit of what works, and we constantly do it. And I get to, prove things out and bring them to you that are working. Receive it here, guys. I can't wait to see everybody. Dallas isn't coming soon enough for me. Like, I'm gonna go home and just pack. By the way, I got you guys, I'm wearing large, medium shirts. My new shirts just came. I put a thing on there because I like certain designers. And the one designer that I got, the thing that makes me the happiest is when I bought the shirts before, they were all double X, they were double XLs because they're like extra large, they're fitted, they didn't fit me. So I wore the double XL, it was like a tent. I get it, I was big, but now I'm wearing the fitted large and mediums from that brand, and I'm loving it. Okay, Robert Graham, I have a Richard other one, but Robert Graham's I love. And I got new shirts. You guys aren't going to see them until you're there in Dallas, but they are so fitting for the company logo. I'm so excited they came in. And it's funny because I'm getting more excited about my wardrobe the thinner I get. And you guys never heard me talk about it before, but now it's fun. So we're going to go into that. There's some things coming out we're going to talk about, but it's getting better and better and better. And I think what we need to do on Saturdays, we'll announce it. I don't know if we can do it this Saturday, maybe a little bit, but I want to do some tweak conversations with people if they're not getting the weight loss they want. Because I've been figuring things out to almost as much of the science as I can, and we got Dr. Sabari's here, and I'm going to walk people through different scenarios. But you guys, when we communicate that, and Niall and I know this from the 90s, we're working with weight loss that worked. When you communicate with other people and you find what works with different body types and different things, there's things to do. And this product, you can hack the hack. And so I want to openly discuss that and get some people through this on Saturday. So Saturday, the first conversation we have, that first hour, I'm going to do some of that. So if you've been struggling with the Bella Vita product or not getting the weight loss results you want, let's discuss it on Saturday. And here's the thing, don't be shy about it. If you're struggling, look around. You're not the only one. Something that might help you could help others, but it also might help somebody else we talk to. And as we're brand representatives, right? That's what we are. And when we represent Bella Vita, we need to know more about Bella Vita to represent it better. You know how you learn? Sharing of knowledge. Either you learn firsthand or you learn from others. So we're going to incorporate more and more of that into the coming weeks. Also, super excited about the new release coming out, the new product. We're releasing a product there probably on I'm not going to say what it is now. I got it. I want to, but we're going to be releasing that product, and you guys, it's going to be a phenomenal thing. We'll talk about that more, but we'll do that. I'm going well over. I wanted to talk to everybody and catch you up. So doing the steps for interview marketing. We'll be doing the training on Saturday. Let's see, I'm going to do something really quick. Hold on.
Hey, I forgot one thing. All these weeks I've been talking about that great infectious smile of Jenny Post. And I finally got to meet her and I got a hug.
Ah, that's right. You guys know that Jenny is my cousin. We found out.
Yep, yep.
Small world we live in, folks. Is Jenny on here?
I think I seen her
She's
when she
traveling,
came
right?
in. Oh no, there she is. What? You want me to meet her?
Yeah, you can unmute my cuz.
What's up, cousin?
She's related to me on my father's side. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Jenny was
It's
a
distant,
who?
but it's there.
Did you have fun?
Yes, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, it was incredible. I loved it.
Yeah,
It
let
was
me ask you a
super fun.
question. Are you ready to go next year?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
please.
Now you see, like we start planning it right after this one. Like we're already putting things in motion. So let's get things going, Jenny. Well, we talked about some things there, right? We got to talk, right? Plan things out.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, and I hope you felt like that was a great investment into you to see how this works.
Oh yeah, and I don't drink, and I tasted 3 different wines, and they were fantastic.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, but was that food good, Jenny?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you kidding?
amazing. Those guys are good, and we'll
As soon as I seen those rosy cheeks, I knew you two were definitely related.
That's it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. Love you guys. Wine and dine tomorrow. Thursday training. We'll see you guys on the Saturday. I'll be on the Saturday, guys. 8 o'clock Pacific, 9 Mountain, 10 Central, 11 Eastern, and we're gonna go through the day. Niall, you'll be on it to help with the bee marketing.
Yep.
Get everybody going, right? Are you Saturday?
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Love you guys. God bless. See you guys tomorrow.
Who's got host now? I think Linda. Or did you take it? That's you, right? I'll do that much. Have a great night.